Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to our final phonics session of the week. Today, we're going to be revising the and air sounds using Runaround, and I'll explain to your parents how to do that in a moment. And then you're going to be learning an alternative spelling for the f sound. So, I'm going to now switch to the Runaround and explain to your parents just what they need to do to make it the most fun it can possibly be. Okay, grown-ups. For Runaround, you need to have three signs, one saying air, one saying ear, and one saying positioned in different places in a room, in a garden, wherever you think is appropriate. What's going to happen is I'm going to say a word, give a little bit of time, and your child is going to think about the correct spelling for that word and run to the correct sign. Now, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video as we go along. But it's important that the child can see what the right answer is at the end. Okay, so when you're ready, I would start the tape again. Okay, so Year 1, so are we ready? The three trigraphs today are air, ear, and And your first word is deer, ear. So I'll give you a little bit of time to get to the right place. And it looks like that. Your next word is treasure. Treasure. So listen for the end. The trigraph is at the end. Treasure. And it looks like that. Next word, fearless. 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 So once you've got it, run to the right place. And it looks like fearless. The next one, hairless. Airless. Have a think about where you need to be for that. Quickly run. And this is what it looks like. Hairless. Hairless. The next one, fairground. Fairground. Can you hear the trigraph for airground? Right, run to the right place. And when you're ready, it looks like this. Next one, yearly. Yearly. Run to the right place. Run to the right side. And this is what it looks like. Yearly. Your next word, sure. 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 Okay. Let's see. Are you ready? Here it is. Next one, beard. 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 As soon as you're there, this is what it looks like. Next one, despair. Despair. Trigraph is at the end, so listen to it carefully. Despair. Off you run. And this is what it looks like. The next word, secure. Secure. Can you hear the sound? Secure. So, here it is. Next one, year. Year. We've already had yearly, so that should make it easier. Are you there yet? Here's the word. Next one, nearly. Nearly. Have a think. Are you ready? This is what it looks like. Next one, pairing. Pairing. Sure you can hear the trigraph there. And here we come. This is what it looks like. Next and last is figure. Figure. Listen carefully. When you're ready, this is what it looks like. Well done, Year 1. That was brilliant. I hope you're feeling very fit now and now ready for the next part of our lesson. So today's sound is the f sound, but it's going to look different in just a sec. So the first word, fin. Next word, you read it with me. Foggy. Next word, And the last one, huff. So you can see, we already know that there's two ways of having the f sound, with one f and with two f's. Now we're going to look at what the alternative is in phase 5. Wow, it's pH. Did you expect that? So your f sound goes f. P sounds like f or f. So let's go. Okay, now magic microphone. Now you may have to mime these, or you may have to make something. You can hold your whiteboard pen as a magic microphone if you want, but say the f sound. F, 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 f. And then it's time to ask a grown-up or somebody else in your family to turn around so you can write the f, the pH, on the back of someone. So say f and write pH. F, f. Amazing, year 1. And now here are some of the words that use that f sound. Okay, so let's have a go. F. And the first one is phonics. Phonics, which is what you're doing. Your next word is elephant. Elephant. And now here's your alien. Give him a wave. F. It's quite hard to say. F. Next one. Prophet. And that's somebody who comes from, it's sent from God to tell a message. Next one. Dolphin. And our last one, sorry, penultimate one. Sphinx. Now, the Sphinx is a very famous statue in Egypt. You might want to have a look through it on the internet when we finish. And now our last word. Alphabet. Brilliant. That was really, really good. So well done. And now we're going to be moving on to the next task. So this is the quick copy part. I'm going to give you a few seconds once I've written out the word to write it out yourself. I'll probably count to 5. The first word, elephant. Elephant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next word, prophet. That tricky for prophet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next word, dolphin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now that Egyptian statue, Sphinx. Yes. Sphinx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our last word, alphabet. Alphabet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so our next task is a game that you might want to play at home. What you need to do is get a dice, you roll a dice, and then whatever the number lands on, you can read one of the words in that column. So if it lands on the number 2, for example, your child could read phonics, or what, or whisper, or sphinx. If they manage it, then you can cross it off. You can put a marker on it. You can blue tack something to the TV screen on the iPad. It's up to you how you mark it. And then you have a turn. You roll the dice, and you have a go running. You have a go at reading a word in your column. If you have different colour counters, then you can compete against each other. Otherwise, you could work together and try to cover the entire board. So I'm going to add this at the end as a PDF so you can print it off if you want to as well. But over to you now, and continue the video when you finish that. Okay, welcome back. And now we're doing the last bit of the final day of our first week's phonics, and that is reading the sentence. So let's do it together. W, I, Y, D, I, D, did, tricky word, the, e, l, e, ella, f, a, n, t, elephant, k, r, o, s, cross, the, o, d, road. So why did the elephant cross the road? Don't know the answer to that, but shall we see him? And let's have a go at reading that together for fluency. Why did the elephant cross the road? Well, well done, Year 1. That's the end of your first week's home learning for phonics. I hope you enjoyed it. There'll be new lessons along on Monday.